Jubilees 12. Abram destroys Terah his father's idols. And it came to pass in the 6th week, in the 7th year thereof, 1904 AM, that Abram said to Terah his father, saying, Father, too. And he said, Behold, here am I, my son. And he said, What help and profit have we from those idols which you do worship, and before which you do bow yourself? 3. For there is no spirit in them, for they are dumb forms, and a misleading of the heart. 4. Worship them not. Worship Yahweh the Sovereign Ruler of heaven, who causes the rain and the dew to descend on the earth and does everything upon the earth, and has created everything by his word, and all life is from before his face. 5. Why do you worship things that have no spirit in them? For they are the work of hands, and on your shoulders do you bear them, and you have no help from them, but they are a great cause of shame to those who make them, and a misleading of the heart to those who worship them. Worship them not. 6. And his father said to him, I also know it, my son, but what shall I do with a people who have made me to serve before them? 7. And if I tell them the truth, they will slay me, for their soul cleaves to them to worship them and honor them. Keep silent, my son, lest they slay you. And these words he spoke to his 2 brothers, and they were angry with him, and he kept silent. 9. And in the 40th Jubilee, in the 2nd week, in the 7th year thereof, 1925 AM, Abram took to himself a wife, and her name was Sarai, the daughter of his father, and she became his wife. 10. And Haran, his brother, took to himself a wife in the 3rd year of the 3rd week, 1928 AM, and she bare him a son in the 7th year of this week, 1932 AM, and he called his name Lot. 11. And Nahor, his brother, took to himself a wife. 12. And in the 60th year of the life of Abram, that is, in the 4th week, in the 4th year thereof, 1936 AM, Abram arose by night, and burned the house of the idols, and he burned all that was in the house, and no man knew it. 13. And they arose in the night and sought to save their gods from the midst of the fire. 14. And Haran hasted to save them, but the fire flamed over him, and he was burned in the fire, and he died in Ur of the Chaldees before Terah his father, and they buried him in Ur of the Chaldees. 15. And Terah went forth from Ur of the Chaldees, he and his sons, to go into the land of Lebanon and into the land of Canaan, and he dwelt in the land of Haran, and Abram dwelt with Terah his father in Haran 2 weeks of years. 16. And in the 6th week, in the 5th year thereof, 1951 AM, Abram sat up throughout the night on the new month of the 7th month to observe the stars from the evening to the morning, in order to see what would be the character of the year with regard to the rains, and he was alone as he sat and observed. 17. And a word came into his heart, and he said, All the signs of the stars and the signs of the moon and of the sun are all in the hand of Yahweh. Why do I search them out? 18. If he desires, he causes it to rain, morning and evening, and if he desires, he withholds it, and all things are in his hand.